Episode 55. Never made it as well. I'll stop because I'll probably get canceled. Episode 55, B.o.P. What's up? What's happening? It is Whisk.
Outlandish.
And we are here to giving you the news and updates. Sorry for the slight delay. I had a random malware in my laptop and I had to go restart and get rid of it and stuff. Stupid coupons. But we're here and we're here live. What's up? What's happening? Hit the like, follow, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified that we will be here 7:30 p.m. ish. You know, because things happen on our interwebs every week. Unless otherwise, and the only way to find that out is to go on Twitter and follow us on Twitter. We're very active, as well as our rants and IOs and all that stuff. The slogan: news, rants, and IOOs.
So what are you playing this week?
I am playing Stray, baby. Stray, baby.
Of course, Stray. The new popular game.
Yes, it was everywhere. The internet was going nuts over it. It is a fantastic game. I do say it feels somewhat linear, but what can you do? It's not like an open world type deal. But
I haven't had a chance to play it. I definitely want to.
Yeah, I just got to know the little robot. I'm not going to get any spoilers, but his name is B.12. So I got that. It's all cool. So I should be continuing to play. If you were live with us before we were live right here, we are live on TikTok. We've been live. We always do that behind the scenes and check us out, whatnot. And he was talking, Outlandish was talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And his little master deck. And he was second place, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I was second place on my locals. I was pretty happy with that.
Good. But what game are you playing?
So I was playing because, like I said, ever since the new PlayStation, the Essentials? No, it's not called Essentials. What's it called?
Not Essentials.
Premium. Oh, Premiere, yes. Premiere. Ever since the PlayStation Premiere, I've just been trying out different games on there. So I've been playing R-Types. Final 2. And I keep forgetting how tough those games are. Yep. And I'm like, it's fun, though, because it brings me back. Remember back in the day where you used to play the R-Types in the arcade? Back in, it was in Whitman, I think. It was called Good Times or something like that. Remember? That old arcade that was in Whitman or Hanson?
Somerville.
No. The other one. It was another one. I remember. It was like an old arcade we used to go to. It was close to Brockton. I think it was in Whitman or something.
I would have to get into the memory bank of that. I think you went there more than I did because I remember.
Yeah, because I remember them. They had the old R-Type machine that I used to play that so much, along with of course Simpsons and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all that. But yeah, it was so that finally brought me back. So I'm like, I think next week actually tomorrow. My gift finally came in, which is it was my brother reserved it a while ago for my birthday, but obviously it didn't come out until a couple of days ago, and I'm so excited.
Physical
I finally
copy.
get to play this game, the physical copy of it, Live Alive, which, as you know, I'm a huge fan of this series, and I was super excited when it was announced because I was not expecting this game to come out in America. Because originally it came out on Super Nintendo for Japan only. I'm so excited. So I was like, okay, fantastic. I was like, okay. So I'm like, now I get to finally play it. It's going to be HD, full-ish with the whole
full-ish
I'm excited. This is the game I'm going to be getting into next week. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, so that's going to be your game for next week. So
100%. It's going to be my game next week. Yeah.
All right, guys. So I would say it's a very short-ish, but we're going to start it off with something that actually happened
Angers
today.
Me.
And you can see it in the description. It has angered Outlandish for quite some time. I need you to lower the volume, though, because we don't want everybody to be scared.
Equipment and everything to make sure that we could build upon and be able to create a new VR thing, and we can't do that with what we were selling system for. So that's their reason. You want to go your thing?
Well, yes, because what happens is this PR didn't really make any type of sense, because usually when tech comes out and the years go by, chips are cheaper.
Yeah, because the thing is, this came out this year, October, it'll be 2 years.
So it came out 2 years ago. You can get into it. I just did it so I can get a benefit to pay less. So, anywho, when the tech comes out years down the road, it becomes cheaper to manufacture. So the chips that they pay the amount of money that they pay to make the product at first, they sell at a loss. And then when months go by, they sell, it turns a profit because now the chips that they're using community a better yield. It's spending a little bit less, and it continues to churn. There'll be, that's usually most of the things. That's what happens. Yes, inflation happens. The prices are higher. Chip shortage. Okay, doesn't justify the price increase only because those are the chips that they're working. They just need to bring out the product, which will be a delay. So making the product is not the problem, is bringing it out to the public would be the issue. For 2 years, and they raised up to $100.
Yeah.
My first theory, because I know yours is, Outlandish is better, but my issue, and you're going to see a post video of an explanation, because there's now rumor that Apple will be releasing their version of a VR/AR headset, a whole new product. And Apple is known in the tech community as when they do it, it becomes popular. Yes, Android devices usually has features that Apple just released 2 or 3 years ago, but the Android users, the Android phones and the operating system is so fragmented. Those features, some of them can be there, some of them not. And if they are there, they don't work as seamless as an Apple device, because now you're talking from Apple, like the Google Pay ends up being a Samsung Pay, and now Google Play wallet has become Google Wallet. That's all change, where Apple just has the wallet. And that is seamless through the iPad, Apple Watch, and iPhones, and then in a Mac. But it's just one app, because it works seamless. Apple does that. They did it with the phone, with devices of music, iPods, iPod Shuffles, iPod Nanos, and iPhones, iPads, and even Apple Watches. Okay, when they touch, makes it poppin'. There is no home, and I continue to say this and drive this to everybody that watches through TikTok, as well as on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, and wherever the case. I always mention that NFTs and the metaverse and the VR as a whole doesn't have a unique home yet. Will Apple be the home? Will it start the home? Facebook only has the one thing that I've known and heard is Horizons. And I don't think that's enough to become the home of the VR. So when Meta increases their price by $100 is because they probably heard word that Apple's releasing a product that they know it's going to be mainstream, and those that can't fit the bill for the Apple device will go to other competitors, which will be the Oculus, and they will pay that money. That mirage of that $100 will be wiped based on Apple's,
because Apple's going to, they're probably going to charge like $800 for that.
They charge $1,000 for a damn stand. What makes you think they won't do it for the VR? So the VR for Apple is probably going to be a high-end tech with a high price. And then people are going to be like, I don't want that. I want something like that. Where can I get it? Oh, the best one would be Oculus or Vive or the VR2 when it comes out. That's my theory. Yours is even better. so I'm going to stick with mine, but yours is even better.
So this is what I've been thinking, and I've been doing a little research too and figuring this out too. Because not too long ago, a lot of people have been having issues that in order to be able to use the Quest 2, you need to sign up for a Facebook account. And as you know, to most people, the Gen X and all that stuff, Facebook is kind of like an old people's social media nowadays. Mm-hmm. People don't want to sign for Facebook. And of course, Facebook has been dealing with so much stuff with like privacy issues, with spam accounts, selling ads, all that type of stuff. Yeah. So let's just say Facebook is not in the best of graces right now. So people don't want to sign up for accounts, or if they had accounts, they got rid of their accounts because people don't like Facebook anymore. So I guess people who wanted to get the Quest 2 had to sign up for a Facebook account, or had a Facebook account connected to the thing, and that was the only way you'd be able to do it. And obviously, Facebook wins in that way because, they'll be able to advertise to them, be able to,
any game you play, that data will be used to
exactly,
be sold.
And it could be sold to you and all that type of stuff, and an ad. And that's why on Facebook you got like a bunch of different ads, a bunch of different things like games you were playing or things you could even think about, and it's already like.
Can you hit the power and put it on again? Just and do it. Now hit it again. Yeah, X and plus. And live. Yeah, whoa. And that's it. There you go. Cool.
Okay, so what was I saying? God,
My bad.
you just kind of like interrupt.
The Facebook graces, they're not going to graces.
Oh yeah, because of the advertisements and people, you can even think about something and Facebook will know what it is and it will advertise it. Trust me.
I still get messed up.
Oh, trust me. Every time me too. It's like I'm like I didn't even say a word. You already have it on thing.
The wife talked about espresso machines. Talked about it. I got the ad on on my Facebook.
So it's crazy.
For no damn reason.
So here's what I'm thinking. Because next month, because I guess Meta was hearing people about the complaints and stuff, they're going to get rid of the feature that you don't need a Facebook account in order to sign up for Quest 2 for people who have, wants to get the Quest 2 but don't want to get Facebook. They said, yeah, you'll be able to play Quest 2 and be able to access it without needing a Facebook account.
Yep.
So what I was thinking is that when the price jump of this is going to happen is next month.
Yep.
August 1st. And also when they decided to get rid of the Facebook connectivity, it's also next month. We don't have an exact date on that.
I think it's August 1st.
But it's probably August 1st also.
I mean, it makes sense.
So, because Facebook is not going to be able to sell our information to other companies,
Make money off the back end of people's data.
back end, my thought process is instead of them because of the recession or because of inflation, they decided that they want to up the price because they were losing too much money first place, not be able to sell our information to other people. That's what I think.
So make the money off the top by hardware because they ain't making money off your data.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking is the reason. It might be a little crazy. I might be, but I don't know. It kind of makes sense though if you think about it. Like how you going to have this plan, because they planned this for a while. It's been, I think it was like either late last year or early this year that they said that they're going to get rid of the integration of the Facebook and the Quest 2, so people who get Quest 2 don't have to have Facebook accounts.
Yep.
What makes you think that they were thinking like in the drawing board, like, okay, since we can't sell people's information, how else we're going to make money? And they had to figure out a bunch of different ways to do it. I guess this way was the easiest, the only way, I guess. I want to say the easiest way.
Dude, it doesn't make sense because if old tech and you're going to raise the price, it's not like it's high. That's like PlayStation 5. If the PlayStation 5 was still limited and raised the price $100, I would say that makes sense because the value, the market in the area increased the price because it's so valuable. Mm-hmm. Quest 2 you could get anywhere still currently, and they never announced anything until today. Any shortages of the like of the Quest 2.
Exactly, because there really hasn't been. So like it's pretty easy to get a Quest 2.
It's an easy way to get out an excuse for what really is happening.
And I just find it funny because I've also been hearing things too that people was like, the reason why they were selling it at such a low price was to get the early adopters to get into it, get into their metaverse, be able to get into the VR. We're like, okay, so this is how VR is, and this is like an entry point into the VR since it's so cheap and all that type of stuff. It's like this is the way. Like, I am sorry, I find that excuse weak.
No, it is weak because they had the VR. They had
the VR. You didn't have to be like, okay, we wanted to lower this, but we was eventually going to raise up the price because of the cost of the machine. That doesn't make any sense either
because didn't Samsung Galaxy have a VR headset too? The Gear VR. Yep. If you want entry-level VR, Gear VR by Samsung Galaxy. The damn phone had the VR on the phone. Like, that made no damn sense.
So it's just like, honestly, I think they're doing it because they were not be able to sell our information to the companies, so they had to do it. But that's Like I said, it's
about
not
to
100%.
No,
This is just...
I'm gonna put that theory on Twitter and just get everybody to get on it because that's the only thing that makes sense.
It just makes sense that way.
If
It's like they weren't making money.
If Outlandish's conspiracy doesn't work out, then it's mine because the September their release they're gonna talk about new iPhones.
Oh yeah, because Apple's
iOS
in
16
September, right?
is gonna come out. Then the new iPhone's gonna be announced.
And
They're
that's
gonna
when they'll
announce the new
announce their
Apple
new-
Watch Pro. And what if they say, "Oh, we have one more thing"? Bam,
The VR thing, whatever
with the
they
new
call it.
VR OS iVR. Like I don't know, and then they'll show a feature that comes out next year, and then it comes out with a price point.
So
then
funny.
that point that'll be my.
You said IVR because you know they all Apple.
You already know it's gonna be
iPhone,
iVR.
iMac.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we feel that's gonna happen. So
But yeah,
that happened today too. That wasn't even something we lined up for
that
the week.
happened today, and I had a lot. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I had things to say.
So more news to piss you off. I just heard word today that Square Enix is jumping onto the NFT train. Damn, this is gonna be a bad episode for you mentally because this is making you mad.
I mean, we already knew that Square Enix was the member. They sold off their Crystal Dynamics to be able to put money into this whole.
If you guys don't know,
NFTs.
he doesn't like NFTs. He hates NFTs. He feels that NFTs should die.
People know how I feel about NFTs.
Yes.
Anyway, so Square Enix announced that they're going to be releasing the figurines, as you can see right here.
The
Cloud
picture you see there is the actual
is
figurine
a
you
Cloud
purchase.
from Final Fantasy VII
Physically,
Classic.
have it.
So you'll be able to
your
have
house.
the figurines in it now. What they're doing with it is they're attaching the NFTs with the purchases of these figurines. If you decide to get one without the NFT, it's $130.
Which is dumb.
But if you decide to get it with the NFT, it's $150. Usually these type of figurines, these are the prices of what they are because, they're kind of very articulated figures. They're very well detailed. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the price of the statue because that's just what it is.
Yeah.
What I hate about it is that they're adding the whole NFTs into this thing. And the funny thing is, this is what made me laugh as soon as I was reading about this. So basically, essentially, you are getting a real thing along with NFT too. Do you know we've been doing things like that for a while without doing the NFTs? Like things that you have purchased, things that you have reserved, and things like that.
Yep.
You can have little avatars on the thing, or little weapons or stuff like that on the game. You don't need to tie it down to an NFT in order to do that. So now the Square Enix thinks they're being innovative. They're being great. It's no, this has been done for a while, and now you're adding. So now you're just adding with your figurine to make it you're getting something, a physical object with your NFT and all that type of stuff. But what you're doing now is something that it's been done for a long time, and you're trying to make it you're innovative about it.
Yeah.
I'm are you kidding me right now?
By the name innovation, they feel that they're the first ones to release something physically to introduce something digitally.
Yeah,
as
because
a value
because
in
it's
the future.
going to be attached to the blockchain NFT, the typical NFT
yeah.
stuff. But you're also getting that figurine, which, like I said, the figurine looks
Figurine's
cool.
hot.
I like it, and probably will get it, but not the NFT version. I'm just going to get the regular version because I don't need that whole NFT.
Where's the home?
Like I said, we
is
still
this home?
Yeah, I know we still running.
We're buying NFTs, tying things with NFTs. Where is the home? The average consumer with an NFT is not going to sit there and look down and use it as a means to make profit, and they could and they can depending on what it is. But where's the home? The value on it will increase where there is a place for it. There's no place yet. It's in a dark abyss. It's in a black hole. NFTs are now.
They have their
in the
thing
black
called
hole.
the Open Sea.
Yes, I
but
checked that out. That's pretty cool. But
that's
not a
where-
home.
yeah,
that's where you buy stuff.
That's where you get them.
When you buy the NFT, where are you going to place it?
In the ether, I don't know.
That's the problem.
Yeah, it's just.
So what I don't like is the actual increase of the price of the figurine based on NFT. They should
Yeah,
at
you
least did $10. We're talking how much? $30 more?
$20.
$20 more? $20?
Yeah.
I thought it was $170.
$150, $130.
$20.
I like that.
They should have done $10.
It's still stupid. It's still stupid.
New in the way they did it. But I am not a fan.
No.
NFT.
I will say I like the figurine though. I will say that. I
will,
do like it.
when NFTs have a certified home, then I will talk more positive
Right
of
now.
NFTs. Right now,
No.
I don't see it,
Nope.
and
Nope.
I really don't care for it.
Yeah, that's just how I feel too. At this moment,
And here is another pissed off.
Oh, I know you're gonna feel some type of way on this one.
It's quick, but it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it makes no sense at all. And I'm like, I don't play the game, and I feel mad for you.
And I know you're gonna play the game. I have the availability to do it. I could easily grasp it,
But you will not because for principle.
yeah, it is for principle. Like,
it's like
I don't have Game Pass Ultimate now. Currently, I will be getting it, but because I'm waiting. I'm not gonna pay for something I'm not gonna play. I want to wait until I have the app on the TV. So either I get a new TV or wait for that thing to come up as an app and whatever. Anywho, picture there, Halo Infinite, and news again for more negative news. And the reason why is their co-op feature that they took a year-ish to come out won't have online.
pretty much what they're saying is there'll be no online matchmaking for the co-op. So you literally have to find someone you already know or friends with or whatever.
Which is cool, and I get. But we are in 2022 when NFTs are being bought and thrown into a black hole, and everything is online with less communication. You're meaning to tell me that there is no matchmaking? Why? You're Microsoft with big old servers.
Exactly.
Big old servers. And you're going to tell me you can't have a something to you? Yo.
Like you already started off horrible for not having the co-op, and then you finally released not even the full version, the beta version of the co-op July 15th, so like a week ago, and you decided, that's literally 8 months after your release of the game. I just want to make sure you know that.
I'm sorry.
And then you say to people that even from the beta version and the final version, there'll be no online matchmaking for the co-op. What? This
it's harder to do matchmaking in general with 16, 12, 8 people.
This is just co-op. So just one other person.
One person sharing the same data you downloaded and streamed on a. You don't make any sense. You don't make any sense. You don't make any mother sense. You don't make any sense. And Halo Infinite should just be a Game Pass Ultimate exclusive. Stop selling the game. It should be free to play exclusively on Game Pass Ultimate. And you know what's funny? I hope they do that. Because that's the only way to save ass to say Halo Infinite is a pretty solid game because I don't really have to pay for it. I can just get my Game Pass Ultimate.
People are saying the game is good. It's like it plays well and stuff like that. But the amount of disappointment you've been doing with all your releases of all your...
It plays great for a 50% completed game disc data storage.
But it's like we're missing stuff, and I'm still not gonna get over how you're not gonna add co-op to the game when it first came out, when that was one of the main selling points of Halo.
Yep, it's multiplayer in the maps. That's number one. Then there's co-op, because then it ties to number 3, campaign. Solid story. Can I experience it with couch co-op? Can I experience it with my friends online? But if I have no friends at the time, or, hey, my friends are busy and I can't do anything, but I want to complete it and get my achievements so I can get my game perks onto my Game Pass.
So you have to wait until your friends are available.
So I have to want to play at this time so I have the availability. I want to go ahead and make sure I do that. I want to do matchmaking on co-op, but I can't.
No.
I can't.
Because you need to have friends who are available in order to play with you.
Why can't I?
It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And I was like, as soon as that was announced, I was like, are you kidding me right now?
This whole game is a Microsoft blunder, and I feel so bad.
Like, Microsoft better knock it out the park next year. Because
it was supposed to this year.
Well, then everything got delayed. Remember that? And I'm like, so they better knock it out the park next year with their Redfall, their Starfield, and whatever else they announce.
Call me petty. Call me petty. I hope the DOJ just cancels the deal. Just put it through. Call me petty. I don't care. I don't care. I hope they just cancel the deal. Just cancel it. And you know how much terrible disrespect that is if that ever happens?
That would be pretty.
At that point, I'm sorry, man. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
It's annoying, dude. It's annoying. It's bothersome. It doesn't make any type of sense. But hey, it's Halo, so it will sell. And now let's get back into Xbox realm. We're going to talk about Xbox and Discord functionality finally becoming
a thing, which they were talking about for a while, and it's finally happening.
They refused to buy, right? They didn't go with the agreement.
No.
They had a partnership with Sony.
Exactly.
But see, so Discord had their they didn't just easily go, just take me away. They said, no, I don't want it. No, we can make a deal. Let me make deals. Well, so and did it with Xbox, and now they have functionality.
So now they're going to have the Discord integration soon onto the Xbox.
Good.
So be able to do like you won't be able to do like the Discord chat thing, but you'll be able to do like the voice chats and all that type of stuff.
That would be something.
That would be something which is great. It's good. Basically, you can connect to your Discord, speak with people on Discord while you're playing your Xbox games to get people to join you through Discord, which I think is a great idea, and I think all systems should do it.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that Xbox is doing that. It's going to be fully integrated with the mobile, PC, and the Xbox. So literally, if you're on the mobile, you'll be able to access the Xbox. You can talk to someone from your Xbox, from your phone.
That's cool.
Or from your PC, or from Xbox to Xbox, whatever. It makes sense because the system that they have.
The system integrations there clearly. Again, I want to repeat, it is 2022. They should have that seamless integration.
It's still a few weeks out, so they haven't released it yet. But I'm assuming sometime in August. They haven't said the exact date, but sometime in August we'll get the full thing, and people on Xbox will finally be able to use Discord voice chat, which is good. Discord voice chat is really good. Like, I love Discord. I've been using Discord a lot lately, and I love it.
I haven't found the need to use it.
It's because you'll be able to chat with people that has like the same interests as you and stuff
absolutely.
like that.
Yeah.
Like some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff I go through the Discord too, so it's like good.
Yeah, I usually have one-off questions, so Reddit is usually my go-to.
Yeah. I use Reddit too.
Discord yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
I use Reddit too.
I gotta find something that entwines me more.
Because usually Discord's like kind of like a chat room type of thing.
Yeah, I've used Discord with a Rainway app that they.
It's pretty cool. I like that stuff.
So it's pretty cool. All right, so that's again, that's more integration, which is great. It's fantastic. We're gonna go ahead and talk to what is this one here? Oh yeah. It's the official logo that they had for GameStop, and it's change the game, which is pretty much their logo, whatever. I haven't really dove into the marketplace. This picture you see here is the image of GameStop and the NFT integration. It's a marketplace. We discussed last week that you could. Hold on. Let me break it down.
Okay.
So they have an NFT store that they released, and they're making money off the back end and all that stuff, and it's all cool. I just got clarification based on the weekend that it's all user generated. No, not much vetting apparently goes through, because one dude in particular went ahead and released something over the weekend that was very, very troubling to everybody.
It was pretty bad.
It is terrible. Let me bring you back in history, which it affected us, obviously, because
I was in history class when it happened.
Yes.
I remember. I was in 8th grade history class, Mr. Cairo.
History lesson.
I remember that.
I forgot my teacher's name, but I didn't know. She was a substitute. She wasn't even a teacher at that time.
It was about history teacher. I remember.
So, history lesson in 2001, on September 11th, the Twin Towers were attacked by hijacked planes, 1, 2. In the very early mornings, we were in school. We all had.
My mom had to pick us up.
We literally thought it was a movie playing, and then we realized it was real life. My mom Dukes
picked us
up. Said something outlandish. She was scared.
Everyone was scared.
Everyone, and it really rocked. I think based on the report that I've seen last week, and it was 2,500 something cases of people that died, passed away during that event. Yeah, and it was obviously tragic, of course.
Of course.
To the point that people were jumping off of the building during the flames.
Exactly, and there was one photo that it was like a photographer that took, and it went like, at the time, I guess you could call viral or whatever like that. That, and whenever it showed like a guy who was, jumping for his life because he was at the top of the building and there was no way he was doing, so he jumped, and the way that he was falling down, that they had a photograph of it. It was like all over. It was on Time magazine. It was like pretty much. It's a dark photo, but it was like a photo that showed like
my God, do you understand the severity? What is happening? Tragic event that happened.
It's supposed to be a serious thing. It was supposed to be like nothing like this. So this person,
this guy.
Oh God, this guy decided to change it up, make the guy or the person I was following the spaceman guy that was from GameStop and all that. And do the same thing with the gray and the white bars on the side to make it look like The two twin towers.
You know what's funny? I didn't even think it was a space guy. I thought it was just a guy with the briefcase falling down.
It's a space guy. You didn't notice it was like the little space guy.
It was so disrespectful. I didn't want to look in and analyze it.
I looked at it.
You crazy? Look, dude. There's so much things to do to make a risk to make a calculated risk to reach the benefit. This man bluntly created a photo from a terrorist attack that was responsible for 2,500 plus deaths. I would say 3,000.
And you know what's crazy? People were buying it. It started off at around $30.
Motherfuckers.
And it got up to $749. Like, oh my god! And then some of the unsold ones were going for like over $7,000.
This man was making money off.
But I guess GameStop saw what was happening and they quietly got rid of it.
And they didn't really put out like. They just said they removed it because
that's why they quietly removed it. They didn't say anything. They didn't say a statement or nothing. Just
no, they said a statement, but it wasn't like deep.
Exactly. It was just like
they said it is. They clarified the stance on NFTs in the marketplace. It is curated and and they're not Apple when it comes to monitoring their garden. They literally just said, NFTs, go ahead and make it. You would think SEX would be the first things to show, but no, it would be something this dark. Dude, there's dark humor and I get it, but this ain't it, dude.
No,
especially making money off of it.
Like I was just like,
that's almost damn near a lawsuit.
As soon as I was, as soon as I was.
But GameStop has no responsibility for it. They just have the marketplace.
No, it's because these are people. The GameStop is not making it. It's the people who are and selling it in that thing.
Yep.
So it's. As soon as I saw it, I was like, wow.
But that just shows.
But as you would explain, this shows how unregulated it is.
And it's
good,
so
and it's unregulated.
Bad. Yeah, it's good.
Because it's good because it helps people out, I guess. But it's bad because of things like this happen.
Yeah, clearly. Now you see this. What's going to happen next weekend?
This happen.
Exactly. It could be something so hilarious or something so mean.
Because God forbid, what happens if someone does? There's been a lot of shootings and stuff like that. What happens if someone decides to make that into an NFT?
And they could very well be the case. They could do the what do you call it? The movie theater shooter.
Aurora Springs or something.
Yeah, something like that. Aurora Theater or something. Yeah, something movie like shoot or something like that.
They could do something like that.
Yeah, they could and release it in the second or third week of April because that's known for those types of acts in April. That's sick.
It's
sick
like crazy. It's like
sick individuals.
I don't know. It's like as soon as I was like, wow.
It's sick. It's terrible.
I won't be 100%. I'm not completely shocked because, like I said, the way GameStop handled the whole NFT thing, it was just not regulated at all. But it's just like
again, it's a gift and a curse. Yeah. What can you do? It's not from your company. You're just letting people create content.
So it's just like,
but here's the crazy part. Bless you. Here's the crazy part. Where the heck are you gonna put it in your home?
What?
Where are you gonna put it in your home? What home?
Exactly.
How? If there is a home, where are you gonna put that? How are you going to tell people of what that is? Like, I have an idea of how NFT world would be. You go to your friends list, you go visit their crib or home or whatever. Mm-hmm. You got all these medals and all this. You got the Final Fantasy VII little statue there. You can build your own valley in your home, and then you got that. Like, what? What? It's a bad hit.
Yeah.
GameStop, do better. Get your vetting. Do better. That threw everybody off. Exactly. They're like, wait a minute. And last but not least, which is I think last but not least, I don't know if we have any other news here, but we do just that one. And you know more of this.
Oh yeah,
I've seen it, but I didn't know they blew.
Oh yeah, it's so.
I got it.
The next one will be. Ubisoft.
I was waiting for it to
Took a while. Ubisoft, because they've been in a lot of things lately. It's not the biggest fan.
Not your
One of the biggest things that's happening is the new game, Avatar: Frontier of Pandora, has been delayed. Remember that game was like at first? No, I was just saying because that was one of their big titles that was supposed to come out, and it got delayed until after. There's no date yet. March 2023, which means it could probably come out in 2024.
Yeah.
Knowing how they are.
After they got to see the landscape and see if they're able to release it and all that.
And this was not the only thing that happened. Eves mentioned that some games were canceled. One of the games that got canceled, which I'm not a fan of because I was actually kind of wanting to play this game, Splinter Cell VR. They canceled it.
Oh my God! Wow.
And they also canceled Ghost Recon Frontline, which was Ghost Recon's Battle Royale game. So those are the two that has been canceled. I was mad about the Splinter Cell VR because I wanted to play that on VR. Exactly, that would have been amazing on VR, and they canceled that.
Wow, dude!
Even with the cancellations, and they decided that they're going to only focus on the main title games. So things like Assassin's Creed and all that, all the big titles, the Mario Rabbids, and they still aiming for 400 million in profits. Even with all this cancellations and stuff, they're still
aiming for that amount.
They still
Where
aiming
the hell
for
did you get that from?
Well, that's the thing. One of the games that's coming out later this year in October,
yeah.
Mario plus Rabbids, that's one of their games. They're hoping that's going to be a huge sell.
Yeah.
And also, remember the game Skull and Bones?
Yeah.
The game that they've been working on for, what, like 10 years now?
Yeah.
Apparently, there's no set release date yet. Apparently, it's also supposed to come out this year. I'm sorry, but that game's been in such long development hell. I don't think it's going to be as good as everyone expecting it to be. And I think that's going to be a big hit to Ubisoft. They're going to lose so much money
But
on
here's
that.
the thing. I feel it could be only because they're confident that they're still going to be making all that dough with all those cancellations. So they got to have some gall in there, dude.
I mean, I'm not going to say if...
Because Mario Rabbids and all that is not going to pick up all that weight.
No, it's not. But the thing is, Skull and Bones, I'm not denying it yet because obviously I haven't played it. I haven't looked at it. I don't know how it is yet. But usually when games are in such long development times, especially with the kind of rocky history this game has been, do you know how much developers has been going in and out on this game?
It's too damn many.
It's a lot.
Too damn many.
Usually when a game goes like that, Duke Nukem is an example of that.
Yep.
They're not great.
No.
I'm not going to lose hope. Obviously, we'll see how it happens.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I feel like this could very well be that type of game that will get them going.
But yeah, so pretty much what he was saying, he blamed COVID for all the situation. That's literally like everyone's blaming that thing for the production challenges on Avatar, and that's why Avatar was delayed because of that. Multiple employees were like, there was like, they're doing less hiring, budget freezes, and it's like, yeah, it's pretty bad. So it's just like Ubisoft is dealing with all that right now, and they still have they still haven't released a date for Skull and Bones, so I'm not saying that's 100%, but supposedly they're supposed to have 2 big games coming out this year. And they also have a showcase, which is going to be next month, that apparently going to be announcing more stuff on there. So we'll see what's going to be on there.
Wow.
I'm assuming it'll be a Just Dance game, because Just Dance always comes out every year.
And Just Dance will oversell.
Yeah. But the thing is, I'm wondering is what they're going to discuss on this game. Maybe they'll finally show the release day of Skull and Bones that day.
Could be. Could very well be.
We'll finally get a release. And maybe more gameplay of Mario and Rabbids. And then they're also still working on a Assassin's Creed project, which who knows, maybe we'll get more information.
More
on
info.
That.
We'll have a game this year when it comes to Assassin's Creed.
But yeah, their showcase is going to be on 9/10. So we'll see how that goes.
You always get the recaps with us, and you'll see it. You hear it here first.
I'll be talking about it, so definitely.
So we got some breaking news. So our main topics are concluded, but don't leave us yet. We got some breaking news.
We always do.
And one of them will hit a bit different. It has been reported that Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake is on hold due to the firing of 2 key developers.
Ooh!
Yeah. Reported by Kotaku, the upcoming Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake is on indefinite hold.
Oh,
following the recent firing of 2 key directors, Bloomberg reports. Known mostly for port development, Aspire Media announced its full-on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake as part of an official PlayStation 5 showcase held last September.
Yep, which I remember.
Since then, the project reportedly hit more than a few bumps in the road.
Oh, no.
That is not good.
I know especially my roommates, they were wanted this game.
Despite internal excitement following the production of their vertical slice for Lucasfilm and Sony in June, Aspyr leadership told staff that the project just wasn't where it needed to be. A week later, designer director Brad Prince and art director Jason Miner was fired. Miner confirmed as much via LinkedIn last month, but provided no reason for the departure. According to Bloomberg sources, Aspyr Studio heads held a series of meetings throughout July to discuss the game's status, telling employees that development would need to be paused as the company sought out more contract work. And
because they have to replace 2 people.
And while early on, Aspyr told partners the Knights of the Old Republic remake was targeting its late 2022 release, developers now say the far-off 2025 is most realistic. Wow, that sucks, dude. I'm not reading enough of that. That hurts. See, that's why after we talk crap about Xbox in the 2, now look at that. It was supposed to be 2022 this year. Now, looking like 2025. Oh, your roommates are gonna fucking be pissed. You gotta tell them. Wow, so close to development. Also say too much time and money was spent on a demo set to Aspyr production partners, and that maintaining the project's current course was no longer sustainable.
That's depressing.
And quote, we're fully confident that the game is going to be fantastic, but it's a massive product, and massive product requires a lot of effort.
And now we have to wait 3 years for it, possibly?
To make good.
So now we
Interactive CEO Matthew Kirch told investors of parent company Embracer Group at the time, and especially when you're talking about a game that's already old, very old, we basically had to remake that game from scratch.
Well, yeah, the game came out like early 2000s.
Wow, dude. Wow. That's a great breaking news segment, and that is not something we wanted to hear.
No.
Not at all.
Oh.
And obviously for PlayStation fans, I was trying to see if my son can go ahead and play that. He ain't going to play that until how old? He's going to be 8 and 23, 25? Or not? Yeah. He's going to be
11 years old.
11 years old. By the time it comes out, if
it comes out in 2025, but
oh, well that sucks. That's terrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am not happy with that.
All right. Another breaking news. John Cena joins Fortnite. If you guys are familiar with Fortnite, of course, obviously you guys are. John Cena will be available sooner than later.
That's funny.
We already explained about how terrible Facebook was with Meta
jacking up the
price.
So it makes no goddamn sense.
Oh jeez, that really was a deep news. You know, damn, Star Wars, yo. What the hell? We can on a lighter note. Guy turned his Mazda Miata into the Nintendo Wiata. He literally changed his steering wheel and put a Nintendo
to the little Wii. That's so funny.
That's pretty cool. Imagine what you can do with other steering wheels you can just purchase and just have. Oh man, well, you know what? We're just gonna probably that was very heartbreaking for all Star Wars fans and anticipating a PlayStation 5 total remake of that game.
So yeah, there was a lot of bad news this week, huh?
Yeah,
I just noticed that. That was a lot.
You ended up pissed off and now possibly depressed, and then you can go ahead and take your depression to other people and see how they deal with Star Wars news. That's terrible. But follow us on Twitter. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Sharing is caring on the TikTok family as well as YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And I keep saying Twitch, but I want to say something that started with a T that was different. Where else were I? Twitter and Twitch.
Yeah.
I get all confused. Hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment. Get notified that when we'll be on live, either playing a game or gaming timing, or 7:30 p.m. every week on Tuesdays. And, of course, any updates and conversations and back and forths, it's on Twitter as well. It's going to be fantastic.
Yep.
Again, thank you guys for joining. Check us out next week in our Random Lives, especially on the TikTok and all that jazz. Peace.
Peace.